If you're watching this video, congrats! You've already taken your first step toward building real, lasting confidence. And I mean the good kind of confidence. Not the fake, over-the-top, look at me, I'm so amazing kind, but the kind that actually lasts. The kind that helps you speak up, take action, and walk through life with your head held high, even when things get messy. So grab a coffee, get comfy, and let's talk about how to actually build confidence. Step by step, backed by psychology, and totally doable no matter where you're starting from. Part 1. What is self-confidence, really? Let's start with the basics. What the heck is self-confidence? A lot of people think it's about being super outgoing, giving TED Talks, or walking into a party like you own the place. And sure, that might be one version of it. But real confidence? It's quieter than that, stronger. Psychologists define confidence as a belief in your own abilities, not in a cocky, I'm better than everyone kind of way, but in a grounded belief that you can handle life. It's like having your own back, knowing that yeah, things might get tough, but you're tougher. Real confidence doesn't come from praise, likes, or applause. It grows from knowing yourself, really knowing yourself, and still saying, yeah, I got this. Part 2, get to know yourself, like for real. Okay, pop quiz. How well do you know yourself? I don't mean your favorite color or your Starbucks order. I mean deep stuff. What triggers you? What patterns you repeat? What you're actually afraid of? Psychology research shows that self-awareness is one of the biggest predictors of long-term confidence. Because when you understand your own patterns, your strengths, weaknesses, how you react under stress, you stop being surprised by yourself. You start building a foundation no one else can shake. One helpful tool here is something called cognitive self-monitoring. Sounds fancy, but it's really just about paying attention to your thoughts, especially in tough moments. So like, if you mess something up and your brain instantly goes, I'm such an idiot, pause. That's not truth. That's just a thought. Try this. For 1 week, write down your thoughts during stressful moments. Then ask, is this thought helpful? Is it even true? What's a more balanced way to look at this? You don't have to believe everything your brain says. Part 3. True confidence begins with control. If you want confidence that actually lasts, here's a huge mindset shift. Control what you can. Let go of what you can't. This isn't some woo-woo idea. It's straight out of cognitive behavioral therapy. Studies show that people who focus on what they can control, like their actions, their responses, their goals, are way more resilient. Psychologists call this having an internal locus of control. It means you believe your actions matter. So instead of spiraling with stuff like, why don't they like me? You shift to, what can I do differently next time? That's powerful. That's confidence. Pro tip, next time you're stuck in your head, ask, what part of this is actually in my control? And then put your energy there. Part 4, learn to focus, like a pro. Confidence and focus are besties. Seriously, because if your brain is bouncing all over the place, Instagram, emails, what someone said about you in 8th grade, it's really hard to feel grounded. Enter attentional control theory. This is a fancy way of saying the better you focus, the less anxious and more confident you feel. You don't need to become a monk, but training your brain to focus on one thing at a time, that's a game changer. Mini reset. Every day, take 5 minutes. No phone, no music, just breathe. Focus on your breath, a candle, whatever. It teaches your brain, hey, we don't have to panic all the time. Part 5. Build mental toughness. Let's be real. Confidence isn't just for when life is going great. It matters even more when life sucker punches you. This is where resilience comes in. Your ability to bounce back from setbacks, to try again after failing, to get up when life knocks you down and say, all right, round 2. And the amazing part, resilience isn't something you either have or don't. It's trainable. Thanks to neuroplasticity, your brain literally rewires itself every time you push through something hard. Quick challenge, every week do one thing that makes you uncomfortable. Doesn't have to be huge. Speak up in a meeting. Go to a new workout class. Each time you do, you're building mental muscle. Also, if you fail, cool. Learn from it. Tweak your approach. Keep moving. Part 6. Stay humble, stay confident. Weird combo, right? Humility and confidence. But get this, the most confident people are often the most humble. They don't need to flex because they know their worth. They're also open to feedback, to learning, to saying, hey, maybe I don't know everything, and that's okay. Arrogance is fragile. It breaks when it's challenged. But humility, it's grounded, flexible, unshakable. Practice this. Next time someone gives you feedback, even if it stings, don't defend yourself. Just say, "Thanks for the insight." You'll grow way faster, and honestly, people will respect you more. And don't forget to hype up others. Confidence isn't a competition. There's room for everyone to win. Part 7, know what you stand for. Here's the deep stuff. Confidence doesn't come from being loud, it comes from being aligned. When your actions match your values, when you live in line with what actually matters to you, you feel solid, unshakable, authentic. Psychologists call this value-congruent behavior, and it's a major source of self-esteem. Try this. Write down your top 3 values. Things like kindness, honesty, freedom, creativity. Then ask yourself, are my daily choices aligned with these values? If not, what's one small shift I could make this week? Living in alignment builds self-trust, and self-trust is the root of confidence. Part 8, practice gratitude. Yes, really. Okay, I know, it sounds a little cliche, but gratitude is low-key a secret weapon for confidence. Why? Because it rewires your brain to focus on what's already good, instead of what's missing. Studies in positive psychology show that gratitude improves sleep, boosts happiness, and lowers stress. And when your brain isn't in panic mode, you naturally feel more confident. Challenge. Every morning, write down 3 things you're grateful for. Doesn't have to be deep. Could be your dog, your morning coffee, or the fact that you didn't hit traffic. The point is, train your brain to see the good. Confidence starts there. Part 9, stay curious. Keep learning. You want to be truly confident? Become a lifelong learner. According to Carol Dweck's growth mindset theory, people who believe they can grow and improve, even if they mess up sometimes, end up way more successful and confident than people who think their abilities are fixed. So don't worry about being the best. Focus on getting better. Try this. Pick one thing to learn this month. A new skill, a book, a language. Let yourself be a beginner. That's where the real growth and real confidence happens. Bonus part, your confidence won't look like theirs, and that's okay. One more thing before we wrap. Your confidence is yours. It won't look like your bosses or your favorite influencers or that one friend who seems to always have it together. And guess what? That's a good thing. Confidence isn't one size fits all. For you, it might look like finally speaking your truth, or setting boundaries, or wearing what you want without second guessing. So stop comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. Reframe it. Instead of thinking, why don't I feel confident like them? Ask, what does my version of confidence look like today? Own your version. That's real power. Final thoughts. Confidence isn't magic. It's practice. Let's wrap this up. Confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you build, step by step, brick by brick, day by day. To recap, know yourself, control what you can, train your focus, build resilience, stay humble, live your values, practice gratitude, stay curious, and own your unique path. Confidence is a skill, and you're already learning it. If you made it this far, drop "confidence is a skill" in the comments so I know you're one of the real ones. And if you got value out of this video, give it a like, subscribe for more brain-boosting content, and hit that bell so you never miss a mindset shift. You've got this, and I'll see you in the next one.